Welcome back to the Basement Birds. Caw! I'm Logan, and that's Reed.
It's a good thing you have your own house. I can't do that here. My neighbors would
Caw.
hear me and then think that I'm going crazy.
The schizophrenic bird neighbor. Welcome back to this episode.
Yeah.
2 weeks after post-bachelor party. And finally getting over the sickness that you gave me when you were here. So thank you
my
for
New York
that.
Sickness. Anytime.
Yeah,
Anytime.
your
Yeah.
New York germs.
Yeah.
They really say New York is a dirty place.
Yeah, definitely this part that I'm in, not the city.
So what's going on? What's been happening lately, Mr. Reed?
Not too much. I got a story from over the weekend, though, that happened yesterday? Yesterday.
It better be a good one.
It is, okay? And I think you'll be able to, I think you'll have something to go off here, okay? So, for reference, we've had some warmer weather recently, and
It's
been
ridiculous.
hot. Yeah, it's been
It's
very
supposed
warm.
to be. It's up in the 90s today in good old Illini. So
Yeah, we're supposed to be getting there. But with the heat here has also brought humidity, okay? So my apartment has been getting a little bit too humid for my liking, So I went on the good old Amazon and ordered a dehumidifier, okay? We're going to take all the humidity, get it out of the air.
those
right?
are expensive.
I found a cheap one. I needed a small one. So I got a small one for like $60, okay? I didn't need like a big honking like industrial full house dehumidifier, like you would.
Yeah, we've been having issues with our dehumidifier. I actually have to go try and plug it back in. I was getting error E3, not a good error.
Whatever
E3,
that
not a good error.
means. Don't like that
Yeah.
one.
Don't like that one.
Hopefully mine doesn't have that. So I ordered the dehumidifier. It's a tough word to say constantly. I ordered
Humidifier.
the dehumidifier on Friday. I now have Amazon Prime. Proud new Amazon Prime subscriber. Big
Welcome
change
to the
in
club,
Reed's
the rest
lifestyle.
of the world.
Thank you. Okay. It showed up yesterday. Okay. And the box comes. It got delivered on like 5:30, which is really late on a Sunday, but whatever. Shows up, and I pick up the box, and I hear something moving around in it, and I think it's a little off. For context, I also ordered one of those. What do you call it? Like an indoor thermometer thing that has like temperature, humidity, min-max temperature and stuff like that. Actually made by Govee, your favorite brand.
Oh yeah.
This
Does
one
it
it
connect
doesn't
to the
have,
app? I bet it connects to the app.
Yeah, so it is Bluetooth, but it doesn't have Wi-Fi because the Wi-Fi one was significantly more expensive, and I didn't really need that. This was basically, I'm basically going to set this thing up, put it somewhere, get a reading on it, and pretty much see if I need the dehumidifier. If
You're always trying to buck the system. You can't just get the dehumidifier. You got to get another thing to see if you
To
can
tell me
return
if
the
I need-
dehumidifier.
Exactly. I want to see
That's
how humid it is. in
So
here.
unnecessary, but okay.
But okay, for context though, I also don't have. This will also be good for temperature because I don't have a thermostat anywhere in my apartment because I don't have central heating or AC. So this will be nice in the winter too to see what the indoor temperature is. So there are multiple uses. So I pick up this package and something shifts around, and I think it's just the little thermometer thing shifting around. Because surely that's a lot smaller than the dehumidifier, or at least I hope it is, or else I'm going to be running out of room in my apartment. I open the box, which, by the way, is addressed to me, has my name, address on it, and I open it up, and inside the box is not a dehumidifier and not an indoor thermometer.
Oh boy.
But inside the box are Tide Pods, laundry detergent sheets, magic erasers, women's deodorant, makeup removers, 2 memory foam pillows, and a book.
And a partridge in a pear tree?
Damn near, okay? The best part, too, about this package is that
Okay.
at one point in time had a dehumidifier in it. And it had the thermometer in it because it had the little sticker on it, like the battery sticker, It had one of those on it because I'm guessing the little Govee thing has batteries in it. You don't plug it in the wall.
Yeah.
Obviously. So it very clearly at one time had my items in it. But I did notice, I'm smart. Amazon Prime uses the nice blue tape, the Amazon Prime tape. Okay, one side of the box had the blue tape. The other side did not. It had regular brown tape. So my theory is that someone somewhere in Amazon, in the Amazon world, opened my package, said, look at that. My apartment's feeling a little bit humid. I could go for knowing what temperature it is. I'm going to take this thing, and I'm going to replace it with all this other junk that Lord knows where this is supposed to go. So I was a little puzzled. I was very much looking forward to getting the dehumidifier, as it's been humid and warm. I'm like, wow, this will bring some great relief to my apartment. And it wasn't there. So I touched base with Amazon support. I'm like, hey, this isn't what I ordered. And I get the chat bot, and they're like, all right, we'll reorder for you, and I'm like, all right, good to go. I'm already talking to my friends about getting rid of this stuff because I'm keeping the laundry detergents and the magic erasers. Everything else can go, and luckily a friend took everything else. And I think everything's fine and dandy. And I wake up this morning with an email from Amazon. This is where it gets good. An email from Amazon about my return. Like, what am I returning? I didn't get what I didn't get what I ordered. And it's asking me to return the stuff that came in the box, so then they can refund me and send me the new one. I'm like, well, that's a little odd because first of all, the new one is already on its way, and I also didn't buy that stuff. So, got back on the chat with Amazon support. Luckily, got a real person this time, or was able to navigate the chatbot well enough to get to a real person, I should say, because that's never easy.
You're chatting with somebody named Steve, who's definitely here in America.
Yeah. So I chatted with that person, and they were very helpful and told me to disregard the email, and I didn't have to worry about returning the goods and stuff. And you can report the package as incorrect, or I think they called it fraudulent or something like that. Because I guess there's some scam that they can use when you get a package that wasn't ordered to get reviews or stuff like that. I was reading up on. So that was my fun weekend adventure. So that begs the question, have you ever received something that you didn't order, or an incorrect order or anything like that of the sort?
Okay. Well, first of all, I feel like you're quick to make these wild and erroneous accusations of somebody at Amazon opening the box, putting in women's deodorant, and closing the box back open.
What else would have happened?
I'm sure they just put the wrong stuff in the box.
I don't know.
Because I have recently gotten
it was
stuff from Amazon with brown tape. So the tape thing is not concerning to me at all.
But wait, let me add this part, okay? The brown tape was on top of the blue tape. So the blue Amazon tape
that's very strange.
Was there at one point, and then it was not. I could notice that I saw a little sliver of blue tape underneath, and I thought that's the blue tape. That's the good stuff. Why don't I have the good stuff?
Yeah, I mean,
so
I still am hesitant to believe that there is some anarchist at the packing center in upstate New York, Amazon.
People
that's
are weird,
you know
man.
what?
People are weird.
And even if that was the case,
let me see where this originated
Why would
from.
Why would they steal something that could not have been worth more than $75? There's definitely
that's
things.
That's a great guess. You want to guess the total value of the order with both items?
You said it was $60,
really close.
and then the other thing was probably $15 to $20. So I'd say no more than $80.
It was $73.92. You were very close.
See, that's
there.
what I said.
I'm
like,
yeah.
There's plenty of other things that people could definitely steal.
Yeah, that's fair.
And but to me,
maybe they were maybe they were in the process of opening the box, and they were they saw the dehumidifier, and then their boss walked in or something, and they're like, oh crap, we gotta put something else in there, and they were stuck with the dehumidifier. Maybe they're hoping for an iPad or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I also think the fact that there's a sticker on there for the battery, that doesn't necessarily tell me that was in that box. That just tells me that was the box that it was supposed to go in.
Oh,
I'll have to ask
further reinforces.
Well, I have multiple people who will be at my house this weekend actually for a 4th of July party that work in the Amazon packaging center.
Was it one of them that would have done this to me?
I'm sure it was here in good old Shorewood, Illinois.
Yeah, you got
your
see
dehumidifier coming across the country.
I can't see where the dehumidifier originated anymore. Wait, let's see where this one's coming from. It hasn't shipped yet, so I don't know. I just know where it's going.
Yeah, so I feel like there's some wild and erroneous accusations flying around from you.
I don't know.
But as far as things that have been shipped to my house that I have not ordered,
Yeah.
Hasn't happened too much, if I'm being honest.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
I know I have 2 points, though. Number one, it
Yeah.
did happen once when I was living at my parents' house. It was not addressed to me. It was addressed to, I forget if it was my mom or my dad. It was a very large and in charge container, like box, like big old box full of dude wipes. You know what dude wipes are?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
Um,
Yes.
And we most certainly did not order those, so I don't know if it was like.
That is funny.
Oh, and there was a pair, and it was dude wipes, and it was like tighty whitey underwear. That was the other thing. There was like, or was it socks? It was. I'm pretty sure it was underwear. It might have been socks too, but it was like it was really like our name on the box, but we don't even know where it came from. It didn't.
Wow.
So we didn't have to get rid of those.
Yeah.
But my other point that I was going to bring up was you talked about the scam where people will try and get reviews
Yeah.
for items like this. I have not heard of that. And even if someone, like if people are just sending items, like I don't know if I'd just go on review them. And it also, I don't think it was that, because I'm sure there would have been some sort of card in there with a
here we go.
scan to review it.
It's called it's called a brushing scam. So it's a third-party international e-commerce seller sends cheap items to random addresses to artificially boost their ratings. Because when they use your address, they can create the illusion of a verified purchase and leave fake positive reviews in your name.
Oh, well, I know there is a guy who used to work, or who was married to someone who used to work with my mom. My mom is obviously now retired, but he was part of a group.
That did this?
No. He had like a side hustle where he was in some groups where you would basically buy something on Amazon, use it, and then they would, like, the company would refund the money, like send you a check for however much it cost. So you basically get an item for free for submitting a positive review. Or not even necessarily positive, but just a review in general. So
Interesting.
He would then take and like this is real because he was doing this, and so
Yeah.
he would then take the things and sell them at a discounted rate. So he was essentially like, he was kind of double dipping in the sense like he would get paid, I mean, it wasn't a lot because he get to keep the item, but then he would sell the item, and so my parents had bought some like beach chairs from him, like some high-end beach chairs, like north of $100 a piece, and like beach chairs are really low. And he bought them from this guy at a severely discounted rate because he was just aftermarket selling them.
That's crazy. I had no idea that was a thing.
So I know review culture, and I've seen ads, and they always make me a little skeptical, like where I see ads like, oh, all you have to do is leave us a review and we'll, you have to buy the item and review it, and then we'll give you, send you a check or whatever.
Yeah,
but they always,
sure.
Yeah, but apparently it's a real thing. So
Interesting.
But I don't believe I've ever had something delivered like to the wrong address.
Yeah.
That I can think of. I know, I'm sorry, go ahead.
I just remember my brother didn't have this exactly, but when he lived in Hawaii, there would be a lot of packages that he would order that would get lost over the ocean. Okay.
Just fall out of the back of the plane or what?
I don't know. They wouldn't make it on the boat across from the ocean. Something like that.
Across from the ocean? What was that? Across from the ocean.
Okay. Across the ocean. They wouldn't make it across the ocean. So he would never get the package, and it would be declared lost by the carrier, and he would put in to get a new one sent out, and then the new one would get sent out. That one would arrive fine, but then the original one would also show up. So then he has two of things.
Yeah,
so he made out quite good.
I don't know what the ethical responsibility is there, because I feel like
the legal responsibility is that you don't have to do anything.
Well, right, but that's not what I said. I said ethical responsibility. But I would think you're essentially it was declared lost, and you weren't lying about anything, and they sent you, and it was like all of it's
Yeah.
over, then I feel like you're good.
Yeah, and the
Um,
company, they probably don't
They
really
don't care.
care about. Yeah, that's such a small. They have that built into their finances for lost merchandise and stuff like that. I would assume.
Yeah. Though,
So he had
the only other
he had that happen a couple times. He ordered some like LED strips for inside his computer because he has a PC that he built. He got the power supply didn't show up, so he got a second one. So he sent that one to me, which was pretty great. So I got a new power supply for my computer.
there you go.
Yeah, so that was that's the closest I can think of to something like that. But
Yeah, I mean, the only thing I could think of that is like remotely adjacent would be like I used to deliver for DoorDash like during COVID. That was my
okay.
COVID thing, and we haven't talked about that really ever, but
that's exciting.
that was that was good for me because I didn't want to like interact with people really, so I would just get the food, leave it at the door. Well, it was
Yeah.
like people were sick. It was masks. It
Yeah,
was something I
no,
could do
that's
and sit in
fair.
the car,
Yeah.
by myself.
I would prefer to do that than be like an Uber driver. Yeah.
Yeah, and some people are strange, man. People are strange. I one time I was pretty good. Because DoorDash, this should be a whole episode in itself, but DoorDash really is not set up to benefit the drivers. Like, is totally screwing the drivers 100%. Like,
Oh, really?
there would be times I encourage everyone who ever orders from DoorDash to always tip more because you're doing sometimes deliveries where you're driving 10 miles and you're getting $1.25, and it's like,
Jeez,
it's
okay.
just terrible because most
Yeah.
people don't tip. Contrary to the
Yeah.
popular belief, most of the orders that I did, nobody tipped, and so I was getting less than $4 an order. Anyway,
That's not worth it.
no, but you don't get to see that until after. See, this is a whole. You don't get to see what the tip is until after you accept the order and you deliver
Okay.
it. And so
Okay.
it's totally jacked up.
Yeah.
And actually, fun fact: people who you think wouldn't be the biggest tippers sometimes surprise you, but people who
Really?
definitely can afford to tip you more don't, and it really that really would irritate me. Is like I'm going through all this extra stuff, like I'm delivering, like they would always do the groceries became a bigger thing. I'm getting off topic here, but like
No, that's okay.
I'd have to deliver Walmart groceries, and so you have to go
Oh.
sit in, and so just time, like sometimes they would pay a lot, like sometimes it would pay $20 to deliver the
Yeah.
groceries, but other times it would pay $4. And you
okay.
didn't know. It depended on who was tipping, who the
Yeah.
person was, and you didn't get to see any of that until after.
Yeah.
But one time I was delivering food. It was dark out. It was late, and it was to like a townhouse, right? And so
Okay.
the townhouses, they all look the same, because they're in a big long row, or condo or whatever you have. They're all this look the same, identical, right? And so DoorDash has a built-in delivery feature, like a maps delivery, so it can like track you, and it knows if you're not just going
Okay.
straight there or whatever.
Okay.
And so I go there, go to the address where it says in the app, drop it off, and you got to take a picture like Amazon. You take the picture of the food there. Then I leave. And they also have like some sort of intermediary where they text, like the people text your actual phone number, but it goes through DoorDash.
Oh,
So then it comes up
yeah.
as like some random number.
Yeah, yeah.
But the lady like calls me and was like, "Hey, that's not my place." And I was like,
No.
"Oh, well, that's where it
What do you
said to
mean?
deliver it." Yeah, I don't know. It's dark. I mean, this is where the GPS took me. Like, this is what it said.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Well, I can, I'll turn around and go try and get it." And she's like, "No, it's okay. I walked. I'll go get it." But at least she was nice about it. But it was like, it was one of those things where I was like, I totally unintentionally, didn't get it to the right spot.
Yeah.
But that was a case of mistaken house identity. The other, I guess
Taking
maybe I'll save this
house
story for
identity.
next week. You got to remind me.
Okay,
There was a
I'll try
time when
my
I was
best.
delivering a smoothie to the university. Maybe I told
Okay.
this story. I think I might have told it.
I don't
I was
really
delivering
know.
this smoothie to the university, and the car broke down. And
Oh
there was
no! Was this the old car? Was this the Civic?
yes, this was the Civic.
Okay. Oh god.
This was the Civic. Car breaks down,
Jeez.
and we're nowhere to be found. So I called my dad, and he's like, "Oh, well, I'm coming home from work. We'll just, leave it there. Tell your brother to come get you." I'm like, "Okay." And so he came and got me. We played a little disc golf at the university until my dad got there. And then I was supposed to be delivering this person's smoothie, so I had to be like, "Yeah, bro, sorry, your smoothie's not coming. It's melted by this point. It's not getting there." But so we, I definitely told this story where we had to then, how are we going to get the car home? The car's
Yeah.
on the side of the road. We have to go over the bridge into Lockport
Yeah.
and all the way back to my parents' house, and the car doesn't turn on.
Oh gosh.
So what do we do? The good old Mike Cap special. We push the car home.
Wait, you've told me this story. I don't think you've told it on the podcast though.
We pushed the car home with another car,
Yes,
Which
across
is-
the bridge.
which was definitely illegal. Do not do that ever. But so we're in the car, and first of all, there's no power steering. So I'm the one who's
gosh.
driving the Civic that's dead. And
Luckily,
so
it's just the Civic.
muscling around the Civic. What?
Luckily, it's a Civic, and it's not
Yeah.
a larger vehicle.
And so, my dad's got his Accord and pushing the Civic with the Accord, and the bridge is a nice rainbow arc shape. So we get
Yeah.
to the top, and I can basically just roll down the bridge, but
Yeah.
the brakes still work, right? And but we're getting ready to go, and I finally I call my dad. He's getting ready to push. I'm like, we need to have some sort of line of communication here. You're gonna just start going, and you got to know if I'm gonna hit the brakes. I don't have any brake lights, and so I let off the brake, and sure enough, man, he eases on up the bumper, and I mean we get going, and
Oh
we
my
got to
gosh.
push into the university and go around the security shack
Oh my gosh.
because we have to turn around because we're facing the wrong way. And it was this was the craziest experience of my life.
Do you guys?
and-
You guys need a AAA membership.
I think so. I mean, and so yeah, he pushed us all the way home.
my
We got
word.
off the main road as soon as possible, and we didn't get pulled over. Luckily,
That's
and he,
good.
A couple times when we were going down the hill, he's like, "I'm just going to let you go, man." And so I just had to not hit the brakes and kind of cruise around the corner
Oh my gosh.
and not run into things,
Jeez.
And
Your,
so
your dad is something else.
yeah, so
Something
that
else. Dude, AAA is cheap. I didn't realize it was this inexpensive. It's only like $7 a month.
yeah.
Wow. Home lockout service? Whoa. Wow. I wonder what
Yeah,
tier my
AAA. If you're
family
listening,
has.
if you want to sponsor,
$70 a year for AAA? That's that's a no-brainer.
Well, there was someone with a very large, rather, brain recently who purchased a parakeet. This was 32 years ago. This person purchased this
Oh, God.
parakeet. And this parakeet is now the world's oldest parakeet with what might be the greatest name for a parakeet that I've ever seen
Oh,
in my
boy.
entire life.
Oh boy.
Spoodles. Spoodles, the parakeet, is owned by a South Carolina family, and he was recently officially named the oldest in the world at the age of 32 years and 86 days old. Guinness World Record confirmed Charleston resident Amanda Beth's bird as the oldest living parakeet. I always joke that he keeps not dying, so I keep feeding him, Beth said, which I guess is fair enough.
It's a good joke.
Beth said Spoodles was 3 years old when his mother gifted him to her, when her mother gifted him to her. So Beth's mom gifted Spoodles to her when Spoodles was 3 years old. And she said the parakeet isn't as talkative as he used to be, but he still greets us each morning with a pretty bird. Pretty bird. He certainly has a cute little personality, is what Beth said. And his first owner sounds like she was really a nice lady based on what he says and how he acts. So she, of course, is referring to her mother. But Spoodles, the oldest parakeet, 32 years old.
Jeez.
That is,
that's kind of crazy.
I heard birds, though. I've always wanted a bird as a pet, which I know doesn't surprise you. But
no, you almost had one there.
We had a couple.
You had one adopt you.
Yeah, except it wasn't a parakeet; it was a sparrow. And birds just poop aggressively. Have you heard this? Like, you put them in a cage, and you have to surround the cage on the floor 10 feet in either side with newspaper because it will projectile poo out the side of the cage.
It's just spraying.
Yeah, it's not good.
Yeah.
It's spraying all over. It's like a healthy helping of sunscreen on a hot summer day, all over. You got to rub that in.
Yep.
Rub it in.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
Probably the same color and consistency too. Anyway,
all right, we're getting off of this one. I don't like this one. So mine makes us to a kind of pseudo world record, and for once, it's not David Rush. This takes us to Las Vegas by way of Virginia, after a manager at a Domino's in Virginia earned the title of the world's fastest pizza maker, as he assembled 3 large pizzas in 31.22 seconds.
Dang.
He's from Manassas. His name is Richard Delkid. I don't know how to say it. He got the top spot, though. He earned $5,000 in prize money, and this was the world's fastest pizza-making competition in Las Vegas, hosted by Domino's. He also got a trophy and a championship belt.
Wow.
The finalists, this happened back in May, they were required to make 3 large pizzas, 1 pepperoni, 1 mushroom, and 1 cheese. Personally, I feel like the cheese is a little bit of a cop-out. That's not a lot going on there, but you have to pass inspection on how well he hand-stretched the dough, spread the sauce, and distributed the toppings. So it earned him the title. Oh, so I imagine that like if you mess up, it gets time added on or something like that.
Yeah.
He said that it
up
means
to standards.
It means a lot to him. Competition isn't just about speed; it's about delivering quality under pressure, just like we do in our stores every day. Years of hard work and practice went into this moment. I'm incredibly proud of what I accomplished. I'm especially grateful to my trainer and fellow competitor, Joe Burr, who helped me every step of the way. He's got a trainer. That's crazy. Who's Joe
pizza
Burr?
Trainer.
This guy's the real MVP. He's the man behind the man. Wow. Holy cow.
I'd like to be the commentator for this sport.
Yeah,
making
the best part,
pizza,
too.
stretching that dough.
This guy got a job at Domino's when his sister hired him in high school.
Quality.
And he said that she probably didn't see him as a manager, and now she said, wow. So if you need a fast pizza...
Wow.
I think I found Joe.
Joe Burr?
Yeah.
Not to be confused with Joe Buck?
Yep. Not to be confused with Joe Buck. No, that's no, those are definitely not related.
Not at all.
I can't look at this because I don't pay for the Washington Post, so I wish I had more information, but I don't. So that being said, wait, here we go. Oh, Joe Burr was a former world's fastest pizza maker, and he was on TV. What the heck?
Can we talk about how he has a LinkedIn page? Joseph Burr?
Fastest pizza guy? That would just be my name.
Yeah, your title on a business card?
I think, you know what would be fun? I think we make a trip to Virginia to visit...
Just to visit this guy?
To visit Richard and say, hey, man, congratulations. Whip us up a pizza in,
Whip it good.
Yeah. Whoa, look at this. This guy works for a franchisee. His name is John Barber, and his operating partner, Robert Donner. They own 62 Domino's.
Wow.
Wow, they are loaded. They are loaded. Dude, if you can franchise restaurants like that, you will make a lot of money.
62 restaurants.
Yeah. That's crazy. Wonder what a franchise fee for a Domino's is.
I saw that franchise fee for like Jimmy John's is like ridiculously low. Like
McDonald's is, I think, really high.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 0 to
You've
$10,000.
seen the founder, right? You've seen the founder.
I have not seen the founder. No.
What? Ray Kroc, dude. McDonald's isn't in the restaurant business; they're in the real estate business.
Here's the stuff for McDonald's. Yeah. The franchise fee is $45,000, but total initial investment is $1.47 to $2.7 million, and they must have at least $750,000 in liquid assets.
That's a lot of water.
That's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money.
You need 500,000.
I want to say it was
just
like
be
20,000.
Cow.
I think it was like 20,000 for. This was a long time ago, though.
That's
there
a lot
used
of
to be
money.
brochures on.
You need 3 months rent, opening inventory. Oh my gosh. That's
yeah, so
crazy.
we won't be opening McDonald's, but what we are doing is posting to social media.
Yeah.
At
Oh, that's me. Hello. At Basement Birds, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Sirius XM. Just kidding. I don't know anyone that uses that. No, I actually do know people that use that.
iHeartRadio.
Not iHeartRadio. Yeah. I think we're going to be on cable soon, actually. ESPN,
Yeah,
the
cable
Ocho.
access live
Yep.
from Aurora, Illinois.
Yeah.
What's
yeah,
that movie from?
Blues
Live
Brothers.
from Aurora, Illinois. No,
Nope.
Wayne's World.
Oh, I was going to say Anchorman next, and I still would have been wrong.
No, Wayne's
No,
World.
That's okay. Hey, I did watch a movie over the weekend, though. I know this is
So did
off
I.
topic,
I watched
though.
multiple actually.
I watched a singular movie over the weekend, and then
What was it?
halfway through, it was Doctor Sleep. Then halfway through, I realized that I had already seen it, but I kept watching it anyway. It's a story for another time.
Yeah, I watched actually a couple of really good movies over the weekend. I watched 12 Years a Slave for the first time.
Okay.
That was a fantastic movie. And then I watched the new Michael Jackson movie, which I would highly recommend.
Is that
It's
that's
called
on
Michael.
streaming?
No.
Or did
I
you
don't
go
know.
to theaters?
I went to the theater.
Oh, okay, got it. All right, that one's.
So I guess I don't know. Maybe it is on streaming, but highly, highly recommend that. And 12 Years a Slave as well. 12 Years a Slave was excellent.
What's that one on?
I don't even remember what. I think I watched that on HBO.
Okay.
So
it's on Disney Plus.
yeah,
Nice.
it's probably also on Disney Plus. So you should. I mean, that's just like a good. That's like a good movie. You ever in a mood to see a good movie? I also watched last week the newest Indiana Jones movie,
Oh yeah.
which came out in 2023. That was just okay. I mean, they're definitely way past their prime with that one, but
Yeah.
the end had a nice little twist, like a kind of a callback to, one of the earlier movies. So,
Oh, there you go. There you go.
yeah. So, hey, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching, and we will catch you on the next one.
See ya.